Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Y'all see me today. I'm in full get up. I came to drop my son off at work today, and I came ready to jump out on these power onlys. I'm talking about ready. How about I pull up here today and there is not one out here? You see me? Y'all see me? I'm in full get up. I'm ready to walk up and say, hey, how y'all doing? Is everything all right? My name is Marian. You know, this is who I am. I have a company called Carrier Connect. I'm out here trying to see if you need some services. Here's some information. Can I get your information? Are you interested in connecting and getting you a dispatcher or a new dispatcher or speaking with a dispatcher? And I pull up out here today and there is not one out here. So I'm on some stay ready so you don't have to get ready stuff. So I'm going to start this live off with giving y'all my address because I want you all, well, let me take this off because ain't no need. They ain't even out here today. Maybe they'll be out here at 4:45 in the morning, but that's living dangerously a little bit. So let me give y'all my address. Those of you who want dispatchers, somebody sent me a question that asked, how as a dispatcher can you be connected? Ooh, cars driving dumb. Can you be connected and get a carrier? You have to be a part of my community. You have to be a part of my community, active. You know, there has to be some kind of incentive, and I'm gonna do a little vetting process, just a little vetting, you know. So I'm gonna give you all my address, and I want those of you who want a carrier, those of you who are part of my community, to send me your cards or your marketing material. Send it to 1445, that's 1445 Woodmont, one word, Lane, Northwest, number 886, and that's Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. If you are a dispatcher and you want or need a carrier or need to get your information out there, y'all know I'm being of service. And our network, I tell y'all, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. We still don't get away from the work, but we can support, and I want to support you all in this manner. So again, the address, send me your cards and your marketing material if you are a dispatcher that wants to get your information out here. I'm gonna do my part here from Georgia. So my address again is 1445 Woodmont, Woodmont, one word, Lane, LN, Northwest, NW, number 886, and that's Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. So that is what I'm going to do, and then I am going to request and task others in whatever state you're in. I'm going to do it as well, because what I want to do is make sure that we are as effective as possible as dispatchers. So I have a request, and I'm going to do it as well. Wherever you live, if you can find the information, because we got to work, but we can make it, fun. The information for truck mechanics and tire places in your area. And what we're going to do is we're going to come together and we're going to share that information with each other. This way, all of us as independent dispatchers, all of us as a network, co-workers, as a community, we all can share and have information where we live. Since we are virtual, the majority of us are virtual, we have a directory and some information that we have put together amongst each other for where we live. So if our carrier is stuck or, stuck or broke down or needs tires or needs services, and we as a network have someone that we know in that area, and put the window down, in that area, we will have our directory that we have shared amongst each other, and we'll continue to add to it as we grow and as we have people in our community, and we are able to share this and have this, because our goal is to be as effective as possible as independent dispatchers. And these are just small things that we can do to add to it and be able to be more of service to our carriers. And working together is the way. Working together is the way. So I wanted to come on here and say that, start off with that really quickly. And just, I had something else that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. Probably because I had planned on coming out here and jumping out this car for these carriers. Oh, they getting dropped off. Okay. And see if they had any needs, introduce myself, because I want to make sure that you all in my network, see how this goes, and I want to be of service to those in my network. Not only do I want to teach you all things, do I want to learn from you all, do I want to have, things. I want us to be set apart. I want us to be as effective and proactive as possible, because everybody's not dispatching yet, but we want to make sure that we're prepared. So I never know who I'm speaking to every day. I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody who's thinking about it. I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody who is already doing it. I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody who's already taken a training class, but they're scared to step out there. Let me wave. But I want to do what I can, and in order to be of service and being of service like I want to, I can get out here. I come out to this place every day, and I ride past a few other places, and I need to be out here anyway, because I really want to connect with carriers, and I really want to be able to talk to these carriers and see what their needs are and let them know what I'm doing. So when I connect them with you all who are ready, we doing the dang thing. And we're going to start here, and we're going to build up. I am, excuse me. Well, I want to let you all know that if you can, or if you're ready, even before, if you're still on your job, go ahead and start connecting with companies like factoring companies, and go ahead and start getting your referral coins. I'm with Porter. And I refer people to them even when I don't have a carrier, even when I'm like right now, I have a carrier, but I'm waiting on him. Oh, that's what I'm gonna tell y'all about too. I'm waiting on him to get all of his things together, and then we're gonna get rolling. And again, this one is gonna be power only. Instead of having one, I'm gonna actually have 3. So I want to talk to you all, because it is important that our carriers know that we have their back, that they trust us. And my carrier, he gets it. He gets it. He gets it. And he's gone so far. So I don't know if owner operators are listening, but my owner operator gets it. He understands that you got to take care of your drivers. So, we had a conversation, and we've talked before, and I've, talked to him about, what you want to offer the carrier, what because as an owner operator, when you want somebody to drive for you, you got to be good to them. What are you offering them? You got to go into that thing just like brokers have to go to a shipper, just like we have to go to a carrier. Why should I choose you? Why should I allow you to do business with me? How are you going to save me money? Which is probably some of the questions that shippers are going to ask, brokers and carriers that decide, and owner operators that decide that they're going to go directly to them. How are you going to save me money? What are you going to do for me that who I'm already working with is not doing? How are you going to appeal to me? Which is one of the reasons why, as an independent dispatcher, I will not be reaching out to shippers for my carrier, because what do we have to offer? If he ain't got a fleet, I ain't even looking into it. And even then, I'm gonna be real leery about it, because I'll be darned if I get you hooked up with somebody and then you leave me high and dry and I done did all the work. But I'm yet working on that. But you have to get it. We all have to work together, and the overall thing what we have to keep in mind and who we have to keep at the forefront is the carrier, is the driver. That person has gone to class, they've gotten their certifications, they've gotten their CDL, and they are out here risking their lives, time away from their family, all of the things. While some owner operators are at home, their dispatchers are at home, we're not out here doing what they're doing. We're not out here seeing what they're seeing or have the potential to see. So when you're offering or you want somebody to do something like that, we have to remember it is all about the carrier. The carrier, the carrier, the carrier. It's all about the carrier for a dispatcher. It's all about the carrier for a broker. It's all about the carrier for an owner operator. It's all about the carrier for a shipper. If we don't have carriers, we can't move anything. If we don't do right by them, we are asking them to risk their lives, their time, and all of that for us. And if they don't move, the world don't move. If you don't treat them right, you're not going to have them, or you might get them, but you're not going to retain them. What you offering them? Are you going to pay me good? What you going to have me driving in? What am I going to be driving? Is it going to take care of me? Does it have a bed? Does it have a humidifier? Does it have a microwave? Can I, the inverter, I might do my own thing and cook and using that, but what are you going to have me in? Is it reliable? Is it going to do right by me? Is it something that you, owner operator, would ride in and drive in yourself? We have to be mindful. All of the things that we do, we must keep a carrier first. We must. And if we do not, it is not going to go well. So we have to remember that. And as an independent dispatcher, yesterday, I don't know if you all saw my YouTube video, but I asked, are you prepared? Are you mentally ready for this? Because it is a huge responsibility. And if we do not do it right, get it right, be right, do right by the carrier, none of us are going to have anything. So this was just my quick, I didn't come on earlier today because, well, I didn't tell you all, but I'm in the process of moving. So my office is packed up. The last couple of videos I've been doing were live from my bedroom. And I was doing some packing and washing and stuff today, so I didn't get to it. So I said I'll come on when I came to drop my son off to work, because I also had a plan, to jump out on these power onlys who are not here for me today. So I wanted to, our evening chat. So just to do a little recap, send me, if you want to be a part of Carrier Connect as a dispatcher, if you want to be a part of Carrier Connect as a owner, operator, carrier, send me a message, send me an email. We'll have a conversation, because here's how this works. For my dispatchers, my fellow dispatchers, you're welcome. My dispatchers that we do this every day, the ones who want to do it, the ones who thinking about doing it, the ones who are already doing it, the ones who need a little help to move a little further, the ones who've been doing it for a while and now they're ready for some new people. As a dispatcher, if you want me to market for you, here is my address for you to send me your marketing material, because there is going to be a little light vetting process, because I'm not going to be out here jumping out of cars for people who are not ready and who are not doing right. So I'm going to need to be able to see that you got your stuff together, you got your marketing material, and you are an active part of our community. I see you on the live, you've joined my YouTube page. There's going to be some things, because I'm out here doing this I'm not asking you to pay me. I want to help you. But in order for the help to come across, you got to be on the up and up. And I'm asking you to be a part, an active part of my community on my YouTube, and then get your invite to my private group, because that's how this is going to work. We have to work with each other. We're not going to make it as solo. It's just not going to happen. So just bringing that back around. So send me your marketing material. If you want me to hand it out while I'm out here, when I come in contact with different opportunities, send it to 1445 Woodmont Lane, Northwest, number 886. And that's Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. And I am just asking, I'm going to do it, and I'm asking that you all do it as well, to find out where you live in your state, where there are mechanics for truck drivers and where they can, you know, get tires if they need it. Oh, and I'm also going to add to it, you know, see if you can get connected with a AAA company where you can get referrals, or if you don't, just to have the information. And we're going to come together and we're going to create amongst our community a directory. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna put this is gonna go over to my YouTube channel. I'll put a clip on here, but join the YouTube channel, be active on the YouTube channel. I will be watching, and then, you know, the more you are active, I'll send you an invite to my private Facebook group, which all these benefits and the things that I'm doing on here and I talk to you about is where we're going to be doing it. And it does not cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, if you want to give me a love offering, you can ask about that. It doesn't cost anything, but we got to be strong. We got to grow this thing. We don't know if we're going to be back inside, and we don't know. We know that a lot of people are becoming dispatchers and a lot of people are doing this to work from home, but we want, what we want to do is know what we're doing and be set apart. Like okay, there can be a million dispatchers, but what sets this community apart? We work together. We're helping out one another. We're doing the things. So I want to market for you all. I gave you the address where you can send me your marketing material, and I'm going to get out here and do the darn thing, because that's just what I'm going to do. That's just how I feel, and I want to be of service. I must be of service. This is what I am called to do. This is what I am purposed to do. And I can task you all. I can ask you to do things, but I cannot make you. But I'm going to do what I say that I'm going to do. So thank y'all so much for joining the evening car chat. I am about to get from out here because it's getting real black out here, which lets me know that the bottom is going to fall out of the sky shortly. And you all, if you want to leave me some topics that you want to talk about, I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or in the morning, but I know I need to make another video for YouTube with some information on there. Hey, Sante. And work on, you know, my consistency, because I do have a lot to say. I do have a lot to do. And I'm not tech savvy, but what I'm trying to do is take all the information that I know and all the stuff that I was doing from the training classes and put it into a format so it can be, you know, if people want to buy that or people want to have that, that'll be something different. I'm going to revamp my books. Or for those of you who have the books, if you got the book and it wasn't in a format where you can download it, I fixed it. So go back in and see if you are able to download it. If you purchased it from me and you go back in and you're not able to download it, let me know. And then I'm going to figure out how to send it to you in PDF. But you should be able to go in and download it now. I had something off that I ain't do right. But I'm learning and I'm taking the time, because since I'm going to be spending so much time on here and giving so much free, the things that I do, and you know, have for you to purchase, I want them to be able to. Let me say this. I'm not a rich woman. I don't have hardbacks and paperbacks and all that. I'm using a site called Issue. It's an ebook. It's $7.99. My homeboy said is the most popular one. My homeboy said is the one that most people will probably need. Marian in the box truck is more so for those who are interested in the box truck, who don't quite know how to move it, or I just gave all the information that I did for the success of my box truck carrier that I had. But my homeboy said, if you don't buy any other ebook from me, buy my homeboy said. It is a step-by-step on how you interview carriers and how you rebuttal some of the things that they're going to say, and how you are prepared to answer some of the questions that they may ask concerning working with you, and some of the things that you will need to ask them concerning working with you. All right, so thank y'all again so much for your time, and I will talk to you all either later on tonight or tomorrow for sure. All right, I greatly appreciate y'all, and you have a great evening, and be safe out here.